Riverdale is the best show on TV right now. It's the complete package. From an engaging story to excellent characters played by even better actors, to its originality, pacing, structure, and awe-inspiring devotion to staying realistic, Riverdale is head and shoulders above the rest of the competition. One of the best parts about it is its Oscar-worthy dialogue. Tears in the rain? Who needs that when you can experience the highs and lows of high school football? Who needs original conflicts when you can just have a beautifully excessive amount of cuckoldry and incest plot lines? You don't need a brain to see why, Okay. I can't do this anymore. April Fools, everybody. See, I thought this would be an easy video to make, you know? Just be my super sarcastic ass self, and I've got a good April Fools video in the bank for the future. I thought it'd be easy to just give up and do a video where I rely on my worst impulses to get easy views and clicks. Easy engagement to not really challenge my audience or do something original or worthwhile while I rely on shock factor, driving interest and my lack of skill and care being the headlines. By this point, you probably realize I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about Riverdale. Riverdale is a lazy show, and I'm not talking about its crew or its actors, but instead I want to focus on its potential, on what it could have been, and why it is the way it is. I'm not going to call anyone out specifically here. Don't send them hate or anything like that. They're just one of the many shows caught in the current of contentment that assails modern television. It's just that they're largely emblematic of the problem, and I've got solutions that focus on them. I love the show. Regardless of what they do or what I say about it, I love Riverdale. I love the ridiculousness and the insanity of the show, but it could be so much better. Every time they have an interesting plot or hook, Riverdale falls back on tried, true, and frankly creepy ass tropes to keep that weird part of its audience fulfilled and to keep them coming back.
Freakos, creepazoids.
What Riverdale could have been was a cross between the cool B-movie plots of Archie's Weird Mysteries, the supernatural mysteries of the late 90s to early 2000s direct-to-DVD Scooby-Doo movies, and the horror of the Robert Aguirre Saska Archie comics. But time and time again, it chooses to give up and fall back on tropes that it knows will work on its audience. And I get it, different strokes for different folks. And anyways, that vibe would have been difficult to maintain without lasting consequences that the show couldn't do, but would need to make it work. And Riverdale comes so close to being actually good so many times, from the father-son moments in the first season to every time Fred is on screen in later seasons, to the entirety of season 2 episode 7, Riverdale can be good. I just think it's easier for them not to be. Why strive for greatness when more people will know your name if you don't try? Why even take the terrifying leap of trying when it's so much safer to not? At the end of the day, this video is about two things. One is what I would have loved to see happen in Riverdale. I can't not be disappointed when I look at Riverdale and see the shape of a show that could have exactly filled my niche. And the second thing it's about is complacency. It's about knowing that you could be great, but being scared of failing so you don't try. And it's about covering up that fear with oh so obvious attempts at shock and outrage. And it's about one thing above all. It's about how Riverdale could have been the best show on TV.
Forget it, Jughead. It's Riverdale.
Thanks so much for watching. I've been Ace, and until next time, see ya.